Commissioner Han, how do you view the weakening trend of the euro and its impact on the budget matters? For example, the burden of debt and transaction in dollars are getting heavier.
Well, we have seen the other way around. I think I'm not concerned because if you have a so-called weakener euro, it's, for instance, for our export industry something good. Of course, it produces higher costs for the import, for instance, of oil, because 80% of the bills are in dollar. So there are different effects, but this is not something which concerns us. Important is, and the Eurobonds will contribute to it, to establish the euro again as a second global currency. And here I see a lot of interest, also here in the region, to establish this, because everybody who is dealing with currencies is interested to have a kind of risk sharing. And we offer this, and we offer a safe asset and AAA, also guaranteed by our member states. In that respect, I think it's a very attractive opportunity to have a fixed income asset.
Okay, so Commissioner Han, the European Union has cut its economic forecast once this year amidst the efforts to against inflation. Is there still a chance to correct the economic growth target due to energy and food crisis situation? And other than that, the European countries also have an internal politics issues. How do you see that?
Well, what we have, and this is one of our biggest assets, is the so-called single market. It's by far the most attractive market in the world. More than 450 million middle-high income consumers. This is why many other parts of the world want to have better access to this market. But of course, it's about giving European companies the same opportunities elsewhere. So this is why we would be pleased to see progress on free trade agreements here in the regions, but also in other parts of the world. The point is simply we are quite confident that with the measures we have taken, we are able to stimulate the European economic market, and of course the situation in Ukraine, which is not a regional problem, it's a global problem, has an impact. But according to our forecast, we will see even next year a growth, of course less than originally expected. But we are not speaking about stagnation, not to speak about a recession. So that's why I think we should be optimistic. But of course, we are facing challenges, no doubt. And I think as an international community, we are able to manage this if we are acting together.
Mm-hmm. So the war between Ukraine and Russia have a big impact. Do you see that?
Of course. I mean, it's important to understand it was launched without any reasons, without any justifications by Russia. And all the problems we are facing are caused by the Russian aggression, not by others. If there's a problem with wheat here in Indonesia because they import a lot from Ukraine, it's because of Russia. They have mined the ports. They prevent ships to leave the Ukrainian ports. So if we have a problem on food security globally, it's because of Russia. If we have problems with the energy prices, it's because of Russia. And I think it's important to be clear on this. This is, I sometimes hear different narratives, but the situation is crystal clear. Compare the situation before the 24th of February with the situation today. It's because of Russia. Russia is the aggressor, and Russia is the originator of all these troubles we are facing globally.
Okay, Commissioner Han, so the EU are having a communication with other institutions regarding to economic recovery?
Of course. I mean, we are one of the leading global players, leading global markets. We are part of G7, G20. We try to engage. We try to overcome these challenges. But of course, others have to play their role. Again, I'm confident. I think we have achieved a lot already. But again, there's always room for improvement.
All right, Commissioner Han, thank you so much. It is a very nice talking with you. And thank you for taking time with CNBC Indonesia. Ya pemirsa, itulah perbincangan kami bersama dengan European Commissioner for Budget and Administration, Mr. Johannes Han, hanya di Prime Words, CNBC Indonesia, Beyond Business.